was trespassed through here.
Esa herida en ese músculo
That wound that he had in that muscle
impedía que Jesús se levantara para coger aire.
would not let him get up to breathe.
Porque no tenía fuerza en sus hombros.
He had no more strength in his shoulders.
Así que para poder hacer eso
So for him to be able to
y
do
para
that,
poder coger aire,
and so for him to breathe air,
Jesús tenía que arquear sus espaldas
Jesus had to arch his back
y hacer su fuerza con sus espaldas
and make his strength with his back
y con sus pies.
and with his feet.
El problema era que sus pies estaban clavados a la cruz.
But the problem was that his feet were nailed to the
Y para
cross.
él poder levantar su cuerpo,
And for him to be able to lift his body,
imagínese el dolor que él sentía.
imagine the pain that he felt.
Lo que usted no puede entender
What you can't understand
es que cada vez que Jesús se despegaba
is every time that Jesus would come away
de la cruz,
from the cross,
los pedazos de carne de sus espaldas
the pieces of flesh from his back
se quedaban pegados al madero,
were stuck to the wood
porque su espalda había sido destrozada totalmente.
because his back had been completely destroyed.
Los romanos sabían eso,
The Romans knew that.
y la intención de sus clavos
And the intention for those nails,
era exactamente eso,
it was that
que Jesús sufriera el dolor máximo.
Jesus would suffer the maximum pain.
Se imagina la espalda abierta,
Can you imagine an open back
sin piel en la espalda,
with no flesh on it
y pegándose a la cruz
and coming and rubbing against the cross
y despegándose,
and coming apart,
buscando aire,
seeking for air
poder respirar
to be able to breathe
para mantenerse con vida?
so he can stay alive?
Muchas veces vemos las películas
Many times we see movies
y no comprendemos estos hechos
and we don't understand these things,
y tomamos el sacrificio de Jesús
and we take the sacrifice of Jesus
como si no hubiese sido nada.
like if it was nothing.
Los látigos que penetraron el cuerpo de Cristo
The whips that penetrated Jesus' body
estaban diseñados para destrozar el cuerpo de Jesús.
were designed to destroy Jesus' body.
Por espacio de 3 horas y medias o tal vez más,
For a time frame of about 3.5 hours or more,
colgó Jesús de la cruz.
Jesus hung from the cross.
Un sol que lo deterioraba,
A sun that was deteriorating him,
una calor que lo asfixiaba,
the heat that was couldn't let him breathe,
y simplemente el tener sus brazos estirados
and just by having his arms stretched out,
estiraba sus pulmones a un nivel que casi no podía entrar oxígeno a su cuerpo.
he was stretching out his lungs to a point where he could barely breathe.
Pero antes de todas esas cosas,
But before all of these things,
Jesús,
Jesus,
antes de que la lanza entrara en su cuerpo,
before the spear came into his body,
antes de que los clavos entraran en su cuerpo,
before the nails came into his body,
Jesús fue azotado
Jesus was whipped
hasta casi dejarlo muerto.
till almost he was dead.
Cada latigazo
Every whip
iba con la intención de arrancar su piel.
was with the intention to rip out his flesh.
Cada golpe
Every hit,
iba con la intención de hacerle sufrir a lo máximo.
it was to make him suffer at the maximum.
A él no le dieron cualquier latigazo.
He didn't just get whipped by any whip.
La intención era destrozarlo
The intention was to destroy him
a un nivel
to a level
donde el profeta Isaías
where the prophet Isaiah
declara:
declares,
escondimos de él su rostro.
we hid our faces from him.
Esa frase de escondimos de él su rostro,
That phrase that says that we hid our face from him,
lo que está diciendo es
what it's saying is
que la golpiza que recibió Jesús
that the beating that Jesus received
fue tan grande
was so big
que lo desfiguraron completamente.
that he was completely disfigured.
Si María, su madre,
If his mother Maria
no hubiese caminado
wouldn't have walked
al lado de la vía dolorosa,
to the
vía dolorosa,
Via Dolorosa,
si ella no hubiese caminado al
if she
lado
wouldn't have walked
y hubiese llegado de repente al monte Calvario,
and she would have suddenly come to the Mount Calvary,
María hubiese dicho: ese no es mi hijo,
Maria would have said, that's not my son,
porque Jesús estaba irreconocible,
because he was unrecognizable.
desfigurado
He
completamente.
was completely disfigured.
El profeta Isaías dice:
Prophet Isaiah says,
para que no se hallase hermosura en él.
so there would be no beauty in him.
Así fue la golpiza que recibió Jesús.